MLB scores that look fake but are 100% real. Back in April 2017, the Washington Nationals played the New York Mets in a game that honestly looked like it belonged in a video game instead of real life. At that time, the Nationals were already known for having a strong lineup, but nobody expected what was about to happen that day, as the Mets actually scored first and looked like they might control the game. But then everything changed in a way that fans still talk about today. You see, after the Mets took a quick lead, the Nationals came up in the bottom of the first and just exploded for 5 runs right away. And they did not slow down at all, as they just kept hitting and scoring in almost every inning. Meanwhile, Anthony Rendon, who was not even having a great season up until that point, suddenly turned into a superstar since he started the game with a 2-run single, and then he just kept coming up and delivering every time he got to bat. But the craziest part is what Rendon did next. The thing is, Rendon ended up going 6 for 6 and hit 3 home runs in the same game, which is something almost nobody does, and he drove in 10 runs by himself, tying a franchise record. So while the Nationals were piling on the runs, the Mets just could not stop the bleeding, and even had to use their backup catcher as a pitcher for the last 2 innings, which almost never happens in a real MLB game. But the way this game ended is just wild for any baseball fan. What I mean is that after all the runs and all the records, the Nationals finished the game with a score of 23-5, and the Mets had to watch as Anthony Rendon had one of the best single-game performances in baseball history,